Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the one game on the internet where we just really want to hang out. Just want to hang out.
Hey,
Just hang out.
you don't want me to make the joke that I was gonna make. You don't want it. You don't want it.
Well, now you got to make it when it comes around to you. This is how it goes.
Yeah, that's okay.
Rules.
Yeah. I get you.
Anyway, welcome back to Roll of Adventure Salvagers. We are back with Session 9, Sins of the Mayor. As always, I am your Dungeon Master, and I'm here to tell you a story about freaks and geeks. Speaking of, hey guys, how's it going? I'm gonna introduce yourself again.
How about you, Briston?
My name is Kristen. I play Persephone. I'm currently being attacked by a dog and a cat all at once. What about you, Josie?
Hi, I am Josie. I play Elodine. I am the party's artificer. And shoot over to D.
Oh, hi. I'm D. I am play Teo, the party's warlock. And shoot over to James.
Hi, I'm James. I play Zylar, the party's ranger. I would normally shoot it over to Jace, but Jace is not here. They play our medic, our cleric. Ezreal, yes. D, are you piloting Ezreal tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, awesome.
Okay, excellent. Cool. To bring it in to the scene, we'll get right into it. The party was exploring the cave where the chokers were coming from. They last night they were attacked in the place that they were granted by the general store owner. In successfully thwarting the attack and saving the general store, they realized a large majority of the townspeople that were left in the small town were kidnapped, including the mayor, Moira and Bog. Thanks to Ezreal and Zyler's survival skills, they were able to easily track them through the raging storm into the dark forest, and they found a cave. A cave that has a path leading up to the castle where the purported cult lives that they've come here to deal with, along with lots of cages. In exploring the cave, they found the missing townspeople, sent them on their way to be safe while they explored the rest of the cave. They found the remnants of other townspeople, including the ranger the mayor told them to look for. With that information in hand and dealing with a couple of more chokers, the party goes deeper into the cave, and where they find a scene, more of those twisted goblinoid creatures is interrogating the mayor. However, what they are able to pick up in the broken comment of what seems to be the leader of this small little group is this wasn't the deal. And that's where we're open scene. The party is currently stealth in front of this chamber in the cave, looking into the scene. There are two guards, those squat, heavy goblin noise that look like this goblin smashed together, are watching lazily. Behind you, there's a tall, gaunt one that seems to have no skin, the tentacles on the back, deep, vacuous eyes interrogating Moira, and a gazer, little frog-looking thing with multiple eyes floating around its head.
Rogue.
Gross.
Very gross.
Did we head in? I don't remember. Or were we still head in?
You're stealth. That's how you're trying to figure out what you wanted to do.
Yeah, we're kind of ready to fight, but we're making sure that we're going in the right way.
Gotcha.
Did we send the townspeople back to the town, or did we have them hang out like at the mouth of the cave?
You have them hang out
front
around the
of
mouth of the cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because
hopefully they can fight if need be.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys are a special case and able to move through the forest at the speed you're able to move through the forest. Speed and safety, I should say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
part of me, I mean, I'm personally like this mayor has betrayed the town. kind of thing. But I guess we shouldn't just let them die.
I mean, unless they tried striking a deal to protect their town, it could have been a deal with the devil you have, not the devil you don't know yet type thing.
Right, and then we showed up and fucked it up. So we should save them.
I mean,
Not that they knew that we were going to show up, and not that we knew that we were going to fuck it up by showing up.
we showed up to help out the town anyway. Well, not anyway.
We
But
wouldn't have known.
they're already in the path of getting the artifact that we want. We heard them talking about the artifact. So I think this isn't something that we can just say sucks to suck, Mayor. I mean, if they pass, then they pass. But I think we have to deal with these guys.
Yeah.
Team. Oh, sorry. We're doing all this in whispers so that we're not heard in the cave of...
Oh, I figured.
He's like, I hope you are.
Thank you. Thank you. What does
No,
everyone
it's
else
still
think?
it's still too early in the campaign to pull that kind of shenanigan.
Yeah.
Yeah, what about you guys? How do you think?
I think we just do what we can to save everyone.
Guns blazing?
I mean, I agree that, like, I think maybe there's a chance that the mayor did this to protect the people, and clearly something is going wrong, and the mayor needs saved too now.
Yeah.
I don't want the big scary man to kill me.
Yeah.
Back at the town.
We do. We should be careful. Everybody look at their health, because I, of course, did not take a long rest, as we did just fight some people on our way here.
I forgot. I had a great run last time.
You did.
I didn't get hit once.
Nice.
I'm going to use my what is it? That dragon. Where's
Oh,
my
your
inventory?
flask.
My flask. And I just speak healing potion to it, and it's my one use of that the day. My dragon vessel. That's what it is.
Yes, excellent.
Nice.
How do healing potions work? I need that just saved somewhere.
Mm-hmm. It was something D8.
Basic healing potion is a 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, 2D4.
2d4 plus 2. Okay, thank you. 4. 2. So 6,
Plus
7,
2,
8.
8. Not bad.
Anyone else need to heal? We've got, I think, 5 more potions.
You guys bought like a small crate of potions before coming to this place.
Okay. I'll take a potion, but not use it quite yet. So it's in my inventory, so I can use it because I'm at 31 of 36.
Okay. D, how you doing?
I'm apparently at full health, so I think I'm good, and so is Ezreal,
I mean,
according to the character sheets.
Okay. Yeah, according to character sheets. So I'm the only one who's in pain. Cool.
Yeah, you got.
Pain, like, ow. I am going to.
Potion of climbing, potion of healing. Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm ready if y'all are.
I'm ready.
Alright. Do you go in guns blazing then?
No.
No, let's try to.
I think we'd like to see the map.
The map's open. You go. Oh, I have to start session. Sorry.
Yes.
No, sir.
There we go.
Okay, yeah. So we're at the mouth of it, and we can kind of look in, and we only really see the 3/4. Oh, 4, the gazer. Okay. That little floating blobby guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's like a baby beholder, right?
I
guess I can't ask you that.
If you're
I was
a
just-
player, you kind of can pick up on that.
Sorry. That's
Yeah.
I've unfortunately I've had the mispleasure of facing a beholder before. So the way you described it.
There's a little bit of a trauma tied to it, yeah. There's a bit of a, oh no.
That's me and another type of monster.
I just kind of look at that thing and I'm just like, that guy is gonna be a problem. Let's stay away from using magic, too much magic on it, and to be cautious. I don't know exactly what goes on with them, so that's my advice.
Okay, well then someone else needs to deal with him.
We've got those other guys. You could go up there.
Okay.
Those
So-
the
Telling me I'm the one that has to
Freeze.
fight
Yep.
Well, I can also.
the gazer. Okay.
I
can help.
cannot.
She magic only.
Yeah,
I have a dagger.
you can dag.
We still have like our
Um,
guns from work.
Oh yeah, our
Oh
gun.
yeah, our little laser
The cutting guns.
guns.
our cutting guns that
Our
we need to
cutting
be within
guns.
5 feet.
Oh.
So we
yeah,
do have
that's
we
true.
do have physical attack things. Everyone does.
Yeah, we do.
You can melee cutting gun them.
Do we need a roll for initiative?
Well, what's your plan here?
Oh, we want to go in, but probably sneak in as much as we can. I'm sure we can't sneak too far, but the closer we can get being undetected, the closer we are.
Is it-
Because like this is like a whole bottleneck situation right here.
It is. We can make them come to us. However, I'm pretty sure Moira will be the one who suffers for that.
Okay.
I mean, you guys can certainly try. The front of the party can roll stealth, and that will apply to the rest of the party. Put it that way, because yeah, it is a choke point, so you would have to enter single file.
Yeah.
So whoever's taking point would be kind of leading stealth in that situation.
I can Zephyr Strike over to here. If people are able to
Ooh.
see, I can Zephyr Strike to here to
Oh,
attack the
you
gazer.
can shadow step, Teo. Probably only once though, huh?
Possibly.
Yeah, you two can use your. You can Zephyr step, and they can.
So do we want to like have our targets and go at them and try and hit them hard and fast?
Yeah, but that will help with the bottleneck. So it could go me, Persephone, Ezreal, and me and Persephone can go after the things at the front, the B and C.
Yeah.
The Dolgrims.
How do we feel about
Yeah.
that? We're tactical as fuck. Yeah, I'll go for C.
Are they
Are they
are
these
they
little
wearing
guys?
any armor?
No, they're the ones that look like two faces.
Oh, not that one.
They aren't wearing armor, but they have 4 arms, and one of the arms is holding a shield.
There we are. need
Mm.
That little guy.
Yeah, they're weird.
Can I, before we head in, can I check for any like magic or traps?
Make an investigation check.
Well, that's a 6, so no matter what I add to that.
You do not
Oh, wait.
see any
11.
magic.
It's an 11 total.
You do not see any magical traps.
We're good, guys. No problem. Let's go. Just guns blazing through this door again. Oh, wait, there's no door.
No door. That's why.
Should I not lead?
There's no door. See, Eladine cannot succeed here.
Fuck, guys. Do we want to just go in? Do we want to figure out an initiative for ourselves and go and then roll, or?
I say whatever initiative we end up in, we each have our targets now, right? I've got C. Persephone has B. You've got the floating guy.
I've got the gazer.
And then Teo can get the that thing in the middle of the room.
Yeah, we don't know about that
The
yet.
goblin?
It's not a goblin, I think.
It's a cult of
Right.
goblin. It's a goblin.
You know
Oh,
the
it's a
cult in the
goblin,
castle
gotcha.
are mostly goblinoids.
Gotcha.
So if we don't know what that
whatever
thing is, it could be a
these
goblin.
things are, they kind of look a little goblin, despite their
So it could
very
be
twisted
goblin-esque.
appearance. they're
I
essence of goblin.
Essence.
I had to step away for just a moment. What?
No, you're good. We're
Okay,
figuring
nothing.
out how we're
Okay,
going to go
cool.
into attack.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure.
All right, so you just want to roll your initiative, and then you have your targets. Is that what I understood?
I think so.
I believe so, yeah.
I think so.
All right.
Is that cool, everybody? Are we cool with that?
Going after the B and C guys, right?
All right. So with that, my fine fellow players, roll initiative.
Okay.
All right, Teo, what'd you get?
You're
I think
muted.
you're muted.
Taya's having issues.
I got 21.
21. Okay.
Nice.
Elodie, what'd you get?
7.
Ezreal, what'd you get?
Ezreal got a 16.
Persephone, what'd you get?
A 9.
Zyler, what'd you get?
17.
It's a good thing we didn't need me and Persephone to go in first.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I can read all my notes. Yes, I can. All right. Teo, top of the order of round 1.
Okay. Teo is going to get that map pulled up. Are we doing that thing where, like, if we're in this square, we can't move past each other, kind of thing?
If you're allies, you can move past each other.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So I will take Snake.
It's
and
just
then,
you
'cause I
can't.
have-
Yeah, you just can't end your movement in a square occupied by an ally.
Let's see. Ruler. Get
We
to
can do
about
that.
here.
Excuse me, sorry, pardon me, sorry, excuse me, pardon me.
Excuse me, I
Passing
gotta
by.
snipe real quick.
Excuse me, sorry,
Just gotta
sorry,
snipe.
excuse me, just
Just
gotta snipe.
adjust.
He does that thing where he rests his spell focus on Zyler's head. Don't move.
If you're gonna
Okay,
rest
cool,
it on
so
the
it's
shoulder,
in
please do the
range.
shoulder so I don't I'm already deaf on this side, not this one. Just big
And then
bangs
I'm
on
going
that side.
to, I guess, Eldritch Blast, the question mark guy.
All right.
Oh, from there?
So I
You're
got
not
300
gonna-
feet on that range.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sorry, just gonna snipe.
Does a 13 hit?
13 does not hit.
Damn.
Damn.
You charge up your Eldritch Blast. The energy crackles down your arm and your hand. You fire it out, and you swear for a split second, you see that thing kind of cock its head behind as if it sensed your attack, and it steps to the side, and the Eldritch Blast shatters on the back wall. And then it turns, and its tentacles ripple out, and its mouth opens, and it points at you, and it shouts something in a language you don't understand. And the other Dolgrims snap to attention and turn and look towards your group of you.
Okay. Tentacles, you say. I can match that action. I summon my tentacle. To about... has a range of 60 feet, so like right here-ish. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right, there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Oh, that's staying on very long. Okay.
Teo's
So yeah, I'm gonna
tentacle.
summon that, and I can make an attack with that as soon as I summon it. So let's see. There's a 15 hit.
15 does not hit. As it swings,
Hey.
again, this thing looks really lithe and dexterous as you swing at it,
Oh
and it
yeah,
steps
this
to the side.
this guy. He's like forest guy.
Yeah, I'm a little afraid of being in the room by myself. I hope you guys do kind of
We'll come to. I'm ready.
back up. We're gonna have to take out these three others, and then like really team up on this one.
All right. Is that your turn, Teo?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
That's all I
That's
can
not a
do.
play. That's not a play. Xylee, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna be attacking that little guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use Zephyr Strike to move to here. That's the 60, roughly. 58 feet. 57, 58. Perfect. So that's within the 60. So cast that. That slot is now taken. I'm going to attack with my axe. Hand axe. So 3. Also Zephyr Strike is a bonus action. Does this give me does it provoke opportunity attacks? Yeah, no. On that. So roll does a 16 hit.
16 hits.
Awesome. So that is 1d6 plus 1 plus 1d8. Add that damage.
No.
3. So 6 plus. Sorry. 6 plus 1, 7 damage to it.
7 damage? Okay. It's considered blade. It's a small little guy.
Oh, good to know.
It's a small little guy. As you run up, you slice, and your weapon kind of cuts across some of its hide, and like green ichor's blood comes out, and it turns to you, and it opens its mouth, and in the voice of Moira Bog, it says, "So don't stop, don't hit me."
Okay.
No. Okay.
Is that your turn?
I look at
I
Moira.
wanna
Can I
look
see
over at
Moira?
Moira? Yeah, like kind
Yeah.
of glance over
Moira
at
looks.
Moira.
Make an insight check.
Insight.
I'll say Xyler since you're right there.
10 plus 3, 13.
You realize that the gazer is mimicking Moira's voice.
Okay, cool. It's mimicking it. You're not Moira.
All right, is that your turn?
That is my turn, yes.
All right, Ezreal, you're up.
Okay, Ezreal realizing that Xyler's in there by himself right now. Can't go far enough to teleport in there to get in there, but about to hear and cast Shield of Faith on Xyler.
Excellent.
Ooh.
So let's see. Let me read that spell again. So you get a +2 to your AC.
Oh, +2.
Nice.
And I've marked
Harder to
Ezreal.
hit.
I've marked Ezreal with a ring color ring to know that concentrating for your
Gotcha.
notes.
Notes. No. How can I add a +1?
I think it's a either temp something somewhere, or you'll just have
Or
to
just-
write it down and remember.
Just keep in mind they got.
We'll have to
+2
remind.
too.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's easier that way instead of
Yeah.
futzing around with the sheet and then forgetting you made that futz around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, is that your turn, Ezreal?
Let's see. Any bonus actions I can do? Wait, is that spell a bonus action? It is.
It is. Oh.
I can't cast another spell.
I don't know if I told you guys because I've run many games. I have decided to make the rule change, inspired by another one of my dungeon masters. That if you have the action economy to support it, you can cast leveled spells. So, like, as long as
Wait,
you
what is
can
that?
have, so as long as you have the action economy, so like bonus action, action, reaction, and the spell slots, you can cast multiple level spells a turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you have a spell that
You-
says this is a bonus action, but
Yes.
another spell that's like this is your main action, you could
Yes.
do both.
You could do both. Just keep in mind that you will blow through your spell slots a lot faster that way.
Do your
For sure.
cantrips.
You
Do your
count
cantrips.
cantrips in that.
Yeah, cantrips
Yeah,
are in that,
Okay.
I've got
Let's
more cantrips than anything else.
I'm gonna Sacred Flame Dolgrim Sea then.
Pilgrim C, what's
Ooh.
that, dex save?
Yeah, dex save of 14.
14, okay.
Let's
That
light
is
this
a
motherfucker up.
5.
Okay, so he gets 2
Pilgrim
damage.
Sea, right? 2 damage? Okay. 2 radiant damage. Boom. They got a flame, whoosh, around it, and it starts babbling in that same language that the tall, gaunt one was talking in. Well, I
Does
mean,
Ezreal understand it at all?
Yeah, I was going to say, before this question is asked, what are the language everyone speaks?
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes. I speak Common, Dwarvish, and Infernal.
Okay. No, you don't recognize it.
Common and Primordial.
You don't recognize it.
Common, Elvish, Gith, and Kiori.
You don't recognize it.
Okay.
Celestial.
Ezreal speaks Celestial.
Yeah. Celestial, Common, Gnomish, and Narakis.
You do not recognize it, and Ezreal only speaks Celestial.
Yeah.
No one recognizes the
Common.
language. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, is it Ezreal's turn?
My turn. Yep.
All right. It is the Gazer's turn. The Gazer turns its gaze towards Xylar.
Oh no.
And you watch as its 4 tentacles kind of snap towards Xylar, and they start to light up. It's going to shoot 2 eye rays at you. All right.
Miss.
All right. First one's going to be a dazing ray. I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 1. 16.
You pass as one of its rays lights up with like a dull pink. The same one you saw it use on Moira. It flashes you, and you feel your mind start to kind of get warbly and charmed, but then you shake it off and no effect.
Cool.
In the second one, I need you to make me another wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw with this die. 18.
Again, that second ray comes out as a dull gray, and it hits you, and you feel fear start to bubble up in your chest, but you manage to resist it and swallow it down.
Okay. Oof. Okay.
You have identified a charm ray and a fear ray.
Charm and fear. Guys, I am charmfully afraid of this. Almost.
That's fair.
You are charmed, you are in love and afraid.
And then at the end of its turn, the Gazer turns towards the tall, gaunt creature. Drex! Killed! And the creature known as Drex turns towards Xylar.
This thing.
Hey, everybody.
Alright, so first the tentacles flare up from its position, and they both lash out towards you, Xylar.
Mm-hmm. So glad everybody else gets to rush in after this.
Listen, sir, I'm sorry that your turn is before everybody else's.
Remember, your AC is +2 with the spell.
+2. So
On
I'm at
top
a
of whatever you've got, right?
The first tentacle is a 17.
That hits.
With
Plus
the
+2 doesn't help with
Even
that,
with
yeah.
the plus-
A 17? Yeah, that's
Alright.
gonna hit.
You are going to take 6 bludgeoning damage as it thwacks you, and then as you kind of slice it back, it wraps around your chest, and you are grappled.
Damage, conditions, grappled.
And then as the tentacle is wrapped around you, you can kind of see it flare with a dark energy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. 13. 11 plus 2.
You resist as you feel it was trying to sap your vitality.
Okay.
And then then Drex is going to move in, and with both fists, he's going to punch you. This guy has a very intense multi-attack for his level.
Everyone
That's
just.
going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits. Yeah, 12 plus 2 isn't going to block that, guys.
That's not kind.
That's going to be 5 bludgeoning damage as he punches you in the gut.
All right.
Oh, only 5. Yeah, nice.
And then here comes the second one. That's going to be a 12.
Hey, that misses.
Yay!
All right, despite being grappled and unable to move, you dodge the second strike.
He punches me in the gut, and it misses the head that the hook that I just doubled over for. Okay.
And now that you got a closer look at him, his body, his flesh, in addition to being this emaciated, diseased-looking flesh, is covered in Scylla.
Okay.
And you realize as you're looking at the face, he is completely blind. The eye sockets are vacuous. So
I've seen that in real life.
So if you want to make a nature check
Nature. Yeah, I'll give that a shot.
to understand mechanics,
Well, that's a 10.
I'll say that's enough. You're a ranger. You understand natural actions. This thing has blind sight.
Okay.
And the Scylla are how it sees.
Ooh, okay.
With that, Drex turn us over. Persephone, you're up.
Okay. Where am I at? I would have moved over here already with everyone else, but okay, I'm going to how do I stop? I'm gonna move here like around Ezreal. I'm going to going to cast Ice Knife.
Okay.
At Dolgrim B.
All right.
Ooh. Stay where you're at, too. If you can.
Okay.
Dolgrim.
Or if you can
hit.
What was that?
Is that wait? Do I add my modifier or my spell attack?
Spell attack modifier. It should be.
Yours is like a +3 or something.
Well, I have a +3 modifier, and then it says +5 spell attack.
Then it'd be the spell attack.
Okay. Okay, then in that case, does a 23 hit?
23 hits Dolgrim B.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Let's back up. So you could, you're gonna take 1d10 of piercing, hit or miss. The shard then explodes. I think this is where you can do a dex saving throw. Yeah. So I'll do my d10 while you roll that.
All right.
Okay.
You rolled a 15 on the dex save.
Okay, you're fine. Then.
All right. So it doesn't take the explosion, but he takes the stab.
No, he doesn't. Yeah. So 5 on the stab.
All right.
Persephone.
Yeah.
You can move into the room. Just move in like more than 20 feet in if you can.
Like now?
Yeah, I mean, if you want to be in the room so we don't leave Xyler alone. But like
Oh.
if you could make
If you could
it
do that
like...
next turn, I'm okay for right now.
Okay, 'cause I was thinking like if you came around here, if you stay around, he doesn't get opportunity to attack. But then I could attack him as I come in the room.
Can I finish? I
Yeah.
moved like
I apologize. I thought you.
Persephone's already moved.
Oh, she
I
did
moved
already?
15.
Okay.
Can I move 15 more? Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Stop right there. You triggered it.
Right here?
Action.
Which one?
Yep.
This one? Okay.
Right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucker. Really?
I warned you.
Does a 23 hit you?
A reaction.
Sir,
No.
I don't want to die. Yes, that hits.
All right.
I just almost spit out my coffee.
You take 5 piercing damage
Oof.
as the all too familiar choker tentacle launches out of the wall on the right
God damn it.
and
We
wraps
needed you
itself
to be
around
freezing the
Persephone.
wall.
I'm sorry.
Persephone,
tell
we
me-
have what now?
Oh. So the chokers that were attacking us in the bedroom, they live in the
They live
walls
in the
of
walls.
the cave.
I
So
was
we've been
freezing
freezing
them
the
out of the
walls.
walls.
We forgot to
did
watch
not
the
think I
video.
needed to keep doing that.
Yeah, we forgot about all the nooks and crannies.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you are now grappled and restrained.
God
So-
damn it. That's my fault. I'm so
Motherfucker.
sorry. Professor Persephone.
So avoid the
Professor.
Hey.
walls.
Maybe if you moved.
And then here a second tentacle comes out to do damage to you. That
Oh,
is going to
no.
be 18 to hit.
Gut
Yeah.
punch.
That's going to be
That sucks.
5 more piercing damage as the other one comes
God.
out and kind of hits you and then goes back into the wall.
How are you doing?
Not good. I'm very hurt.
Do you have a potion?
No! I'm also grappled and restrained.
I have a
Not like I
healing-
could even take a potion on my own.
Oof. I got bad news for you guys too.
We have
I
more
looked at the
potions!
initiative.
Oh god. Yeah, which one is attacking, B or C next? Oh,
B.
B. Fuck. Okay.
Ogre B is
fuck.
up. Out of his 4 arms, you kind of see it. One of them comes down, levels a hand crossbow towards the group of you guys.
Uh-huh.
It's going to shoot at the first target in line. It's going to be Persephone. Let me remind myself what restrain does. Attacks against you have advantage. Oh, sorry. Oh, there's one. That's going to be a 13 to hit.
You hit right on target.
Oof.
That's going to be 4 piercing damage as the crossbow bolt thunks into your shoulder.
You said 4?
4. Yep.
Okay, I heard 14 for a second.
And
Wait,
then you
so
watch
how bad's
as
4?
and then you watch as one of its other arms takes the bolt, loads it again, and fires at Ezreal.
No, our white mage.
They're mage.
That's going to be a 17 to hit Ezreal.
That hits.
That's going to be 5 damage to Ezreal.
Okay. Ezreal's tanky.
Gotcha. Also, go ahead and make a concentration check, which is just a Constitution saving throw. You're looking to be a 10 to maintain concentration on Shield of Faith.
Gotcha. 16.
Jeez, that came
Okay,
out
so Shield of Faith
loud.
is still up. All right, and then the third and final attack of the Dual Grimace. Once again, you see it. One of its arms pull a bolt out of the hip quiver, loads it again. It shoots at Teo. That's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to be 6 piercing damage.
Okay, Teo,
Hey.
not as tanky.
Guys, we weren't ready for this.
And then it kind of dives
We
back around.
like thought we were so prepared.
All right. Elodine, you're up.
Okay, so I have 2 options here. I can burn walls, or I can burn people. Or I mean, I can burn the ones we can see. I can burn walls, like the one.
Holding.
Yeah, so I'm gonna here. Can. Huh?
You're doing the Burning Hands extermination pluve.
Yeah. I think, yeah, because is she still grappled even as she's
Yeah.
like down? Or wait,
Not
She's still
down,
up.
but
not down
I got
yet. You're
4
still
H-
up.
I got 4
That's
HP
right.
left.
let's
That's
go.
right. That's right. Okay, yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. Is I'm gonna do burning hands. It's a 15-foot radius.
Yes. I'll say if you can put your hands right up to the wall and it will all go in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. You got him.
Why does that start off so loud?
It is a it is a dexterity saving throw.
DC.
13.
It fails.
Oh, nice.
Yay. So I do 3d6. right? Yeah. And it's burning. So 2, 7, 11 damage.
You put your hands to the wall. You let the burning hands flare out, and immediately you hear that high-pitched, keening, howling noise that these creatures make. And then the smell of cooked flesh leaks out of the wall as Choker D is dead.
Hey.
And
Nice.
Persephone, you're no longer grappled or restricted.
Can she use a magic, a healing potion on my turn, or is that like
If you want to feed,
it requires? Let me look at my. So sorry, I cannot heal you at this time. I'm going to use my magic stone cantrip. Maybe.
Okay.
Hold on, let me measure. Yes, I am. I'm gonna use my magic stone cantrip and throw one of my little pebbles at Dalgrim C.
Okay. You have a sling for that? I actually don't remember Magic Stone.
Well, I have a little. Okay, so well, no, that's a spell.
Is it?
It
Because I thought Magic
doesn't.
Stone makes ammunition.
It does make an ammunition.
Yeah,
If
it
oh
says.
wait, by throwing.
Oh no,
or
you're right. You're right.
hurling
You
it,
can
we'll
throw by
say.
throwing. Okay.
So I'm
You're good.
throwing it.
Yeah. Yep. It's been a while
Okay,
since
so
I've seen stone
yeah,
used.
it's
So
17
Yeah.
plus whatever. What was that?
No, I just said yeah. Sorry.
Oh, what is my plus? Oh, 2. So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Okay, and then a 1d6 for damage. 4 damage for Dalgrim C.
Dolgrim C. All right. Dolgrim C is bloodied.
We can kill them fast, guys. We just need to
And
kill them
that's-
fast.
My turn. Do I want to? No, because we've got all that I want to burn people inside as well.
All
Or
right.
the creatures, not necessarily people. But yeah, that's my turn.
All right. You watch as Elodine kind of grabs a handful of rocks off the ground. She holds them in her hand, and they turn into gambit-style stones. And she flicks one at Dolgrim C, and it flies through the air, and it hits them. And then there's a small poof as a kinetic explosion happens, and it's multiple faces, and it howls in pain and starts gibbering in that language again.
Nice.
It is Dolgrim C's turn. Dolgrim C is going to watch as this one doesn't have a hand crossbow like its companion, but you see it has 2 spears wielded in its 4 arms, and it's going to run down the line specifically to Elodine.
I'm sure.
All right, here comes the first attack with the spear. That is a
What?
natural one.
Nice.
Yes.
For that nat
Where's the
one, would
second?
Persephone have an attack of opportunity or an opportunity attack?
No, I
Damn.
don't run those things.
Damn, I was hoping for the
however-
nat one.
The second attack is a natural 20.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah, sure, that hit.
Okay, and then it rolls, as usual, we run the max crits. So it's going to be 8 plus 7, 15, 17 damage. As it stabs the spear into your chest.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. No.
Hang on.
Sorry, I got attacked, so I was making sure she didn't do it again.
In game and out of game.
I
Getting it from all
did.
sides. Goddamn.
She was mad that I wasn't letting her lay on my keyboard, so she bit me. She doesn't bite hard, but she's still not allowed to do it.
It's so bad.
Oh wait, so I was being attacked. 17 damage.
Yeah, you took 17 damage off a crit.
God damn.
I'm standing barely.
All right, and then it turns to Persephone and it swings one of the spears around and stabs at Persephone. That is going to be a 7 to hit.
No, it doesn't hit.
Excellent. As Logrim sees turn. Back to the top of the order with round 2. Teo, you're up once more.
Teo has seen everything go so wrong, and he's like, oh shit, oh shit.
It has gone immediately pear-shaped.
Ew, I am
he
dying
is-
right now.
Can Tim Tam run
He
off?
is going to Eldritch Blast. Wait, what's the initiative order? Okay, he's going to Eldritch Blast the Dolgrim Sea.
Okay.
Does a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Cool.
Good.
Let's get rid of this guy for a 6.
Again, that energy crackles down your arm. You point it, you launch it, and Eladine and Persephone, as you're engaged in an intense melee with Dolgrim C, you watch as its upper face just explodes with crackling eldritch energy, and
Nice.
you are definitely in the splash zone. I hate to say, but you watch as
Sorry.
what's left of its jaws are hanging, and you hear the gurgling, wet noises as it collapses to the ground and is dead in a heap.
Ooh.
Neat.
Thanks, Teo.
It smells bad.
Oh god. Teo immediately smells
is
it and just runs
disgusting.
down the hall. Wait, can I move down the hall? Will I
Yeah,
block?
You
you
have a
can move
movement.
past us.
Okay, cool. I run down to here.
Teo, stop by Persephone. You triggered another action.
I knew it.
You're about to get fucking
Oh,
grappled
shit.
and restrained.
This is good at how they do hunt in pairs.
God damn it.
This could be a natural 1. You watch
Cool.
as a tentacle launches out towards the wall, towards you, Teo, but you duck and you continue running.
Nice.
I know how tentacles move. I can dodge that. Okay, and then speaking of tentacles, I'm gonna have my tentacle go and attack Drex again.
Alright.
His. There's a 19 hit.
19 hits.
Cool. For a 5.
5 damage. Respectable. As you thwack him in the chest, Drex looks and just hisses.
Doesn't matter if it's cold damage.
It does not.
Okay, but his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Good. Keep him here.
And that's all I can do for now.
Alright. Now that you know there's another choker in the walls, it's going to move in the walls. Teo. Doesn't let us
Yeah.
pray go. That's going to be a 9 to hit.
A 9 does
Yeah.
not hit.
That's another natural 1. You dip and dodge as you hear scuttling in the walls, and you turn, and out of the crannies comes 2 more of those tentacles tipped and starfish-like hands, and you duck and you dodge. It's going to use its aberrant quickness to take an extra action. It's going to swing at you some more.
Of course,
That's
it's
a 2.
also smoker or choker in the walls. And Teo's just
It's an
like,
11.
bam, limbo time.
Does an 11 hit you?
Actually, it's not graceful at all. He is fully panicking. He's like, I hate this cave. I hate this cave.
Truly, true to your word, Teo understands the movements and undulations of tentacles and is able to dodge, not gracefully, but dodge nonetheless the choker trying to attack him from the walls. And you hear a frustrated keening howl from within the walls.
These guys do not have safe words. I hate this cave.
Is that your turn? No, that's its turn. That's its turn. Zyla, you're up.
Sweet.
You are still in the loving embrace of Drex.
Yes, Okay.
You said one more round.
One more round. Yes. I'm going to activate Celestial Revelation.
Okay.
It's Radiant Consumption.
Mhm.
Choose between 1 and 3. Blah blah. Radiant Consumption. Searing light temporarily radiates from your eyes and mouth. For the duration, you shed a bright light in a 10-foot radius and a dim light for an additional 10 feet. At the end of
Okay.
each of your turns, each creature within 10 feet of you takes radiant damage equal to your proficiency bonus. So that's going to be +2.
Okay.
So 2 radiant damage to each creature
End of
within
your
10
turn.
feet. Yeah, and Moira is 12 feet out, according to the ruler. Until
Yeah,
transformation ends. Once on each turn, you can deal an extra radiant damage to one target when I deal damage to it. So I'm going to be... I have to attack Rex. I would like to get out of the grapple. So
Okay, so
that's my
you can
bonus
use your-
action.
you can
pop
use
that.
your action to attempt to escape the grapple,
Mm-hmm.
or you can just attack him because you're just grappled. You're not restrained. So
Yeah.
your movement
I'm
is
going to use
0.
my hand axe. So I've done my
Okay.
bonus action to pop that. I had to
Okay.
pull it open again. Sorry.
You
I can remember.
flash it out, and the gazer, its eyes kind of squint a little bit, but there's no reaction from Drax, given that he is blind.
This is more so I can just keep
Yeah.
doing damage when I'm not doing damage. So yeah, I'm going to attack with my hand axe.
All right.
+3, 20, +3. How about a 16 to hit? Oh, do I need to do that with disadvantage?
No, your grapple is funny because it's just. Wait. You have. Oh, they changed it.
Yeah. let me
So
read.
your speed is 0. You have
Disadvantage on
disadvantage on attack rolls against any
Other
target
than
that's
the grappler.
not the grappler.
Gotcha.
That's new.
That is
Yeah, I see
different.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very new. I should read 2024 rules some more. I still have 2014 in the mind. But anyway, that's beside the point. Yes, you will not have disadvantage if you're attacking drinks.
16 hit.
16 just hits.
Sweet. So that is going to be that over 1d6 + 1, and then +2. So 1d6 + 3 is going to be 5 damage.
5 damage. You with your
So is
radiant.
radiant?
Yes. The radiant has no additional effect or less effect.
Okay. Perfect. That is
With
fine.
your radiant empowered axe and strike, you strike down, trying to cut the, even though it is smaller, thick, dense tentacle that Drex has. You are still held by him.
Awesome. End of my turn. 'Cause that's all I can
and
do.
then-
So that's 2 radiant to Drex and 2 radiant to the Gazer,
Boom.
I believe, or at very least 2 radiant to the Gazer.
Yeah, the gazer. The gazer is right there with you. So.
Mm-hmm. And it's the each creature within. That's why I say
Yep. And Moira is out of it.
2 more to Drex. And the 12, I will even ruler again to 12 feet.
Excellent. All right.
So there's more damage I did to those guys. Please help.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn. That is all I can do, yes.
All right, Ezreal, you're up.
Okay, Ezreal's gonna use it, come down here, and hopefully not get tentacle grappled.
No, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna use a healer's kit on Persephone.
Yes.
Much appreciated.
Let's see. So I can.
I'm also gonna need to heal
Or-
myself.
1d6 plus 4 HP plus additional HP equal to Persephone's maximum number of hit dice.
So that'd be equal to her level.
Okay,
So it'd be
so
plus
basically
4.
1d6 plus 8 then.
Yep.
For 12 then.
Oh my gosh. Hero.
Nice.
Okay,
I am
can
almost
add-
at full HP.
Let's go.
Nice. I'm down to 3.
You're next.
I'm next.
Then I'm gonna bonus. Ezreal's basically just doing his whole healing thing. That turns around and bonus action healing word to Eladine for 9. Wait, that's a D4. Never mind, wrong dice. 1 second.
Oh.
I mean, so for 8.
8.
He's just
Nice.
like, you guys okay?
Feel
Audible.
better.
Ezreal lives up to the medic
You're
title
angel.
and does the medic things.
Yes, does the medic things.
Alright. Is that Ezreal's turn?
Yeah.
All right. It is the Gazer's turn. The Gazer looks into the situations happening, leaves Drex to Xylar, and is going to use its bonus action to trigger its aggressive to move up to its speed towards Teo. Xylar, you will get an attack of opportunity, but it will be a disadvantage.
He's gone for half a second. Let me look at his. Shoot, I need his character. Characters. We are. Oh, his attack of opportunity.
Yes, at disadvantage.
And that's just like with whatever he has.
Yeah, that would probably be with his hand axe.
All right, he's taking Handy the hand axe. It's with a 14 plus 3. 17 to hit.
At disadvantage?
Oh, disadvantage. Let me try one more
Yes.
time. 12 plus 3, 15.
Hey, Xylar.
Yeah.
You were possessed by the spirit of Josie.
I
And
was for
attack
a
of
moment.
opportunity. Yeah, the Gazer was moving away, so there's attack of opportunity. If you wish to take it.
Yeah, I would
if you-
like. Oh, but would that
if you
be
would like
at
to try to
disadvantage?
hit better than what I just did.
Yeah, I would love
I
to.
mean,
Would that be
you
with?
you still hit it with disadvantage with what Josie
Oh,
rolled.
good.
If you wanted to roll,
Oh yeah, just roll an attack then. So damage.
yeah, roll an attack. Disadvantage. Because you're
Your
attacking
1d6
something.
Attack roll with
plus
disadvantage. Okay, so the 1d6
Yes, attack roll with
plus.
disadvantage.
Am I rolling damage or am I rolling an attack roll?
You're rolling your damage for
Yeah,
Handy
roll
and
1d6
hand
plus.
axe.
That's 1 plus 1.
So 2 damage.
Was that more than you did?
No, I didn't roll damage yet.
Oh,
In bad shape, still alive.
That's my technical
Limpingly
good opportunity attack.
floats. Does it say?
mm-hmm.
It doesn't say anything about opportunity attack. I did look it up, and it says
Go through and read it just real fast because there's like the weird ways it's worded and such that count.
it's technically a
thing.
summon.
Yeah. Tentacle of the distracts the foes about to I will say no because it doesn't
Okay.
have a stat block. It's just a feature.
Copy that.
All right, and then the gazer moves to Teo.
So-
If
It
it
looks
had,
real bad.
I was gonna say, if it had been hit with 1 more damage, would it be dead?
I will neither confirm nor deny.
Because yeah, I rolled my 1d6 and I rolled a 2, so
You would have done more damage than me.
by
All
1.
right.
I'm gonna roll
Here
another
comes
one.
the eye rays. Wow, same thing. That pink charm ray comes towards you, Teo. Give me a wisdom save, please.
I get advantage.
Mm.
Ooh, that advantage came in clutch. I got a 23. The other one was
23.
a 7.
Resist. All right, well, go ahead and give me another wisdom save as the fury comes out towards you.
Okay. That is a 17.
You resist as well. You feel that charm and the fear try to settle in your mind, but you blink it away and resist. You constantly have a eldritch being whispering in your mind. This is child's play.
Taylor was like, I already have one being in my head. Fuck off.
All right. It is now Drex's turn. Again, you feel those tentacles tighten around that tentacle tighten around you, Xylar, as he attempts to vitality drain you once again. I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws as he uses it twice.
Okay. First one on is +2. Well, how about an 8?
That
And
is a fail.
then how about a 17?
That's a succeed. So only 1 vitality drain goes through. You're going to take 8 necrotic damage.
Oh wait, defenses. I resist necrotic.
All right, so you'll take 4 instead.
Yeah, sweet. 1, 2, 3,
And then you
4
watch
damage.
as some of the damage done to him starts to heal up a little from that damage done to you as he drains your vitality.
Oof.
And now he's going to punch you in the gut.
This guy's sucking me off. Now he's gonna punch me in the gut.
That is going to be
Crazy.
a 13 to hit.
It does not hit. Thank you. With the 14 armor class because of the +2.
That's going to be 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
It's going to be 6 bludgeoning damage. He socks you in the gut.
Damn. Okay, I'm hurt. I'm ouchie.
Things are bad. Things are bad. Things are bad.
Yeah. Things could be bad. Things could be better.
All right. That's his turn. Persephone, you're up.
Okay. Where am I at?
You are in. Yeah, there you are.
I'm gonna move here. I'm going to ice knife again.
Dolgrimby.
Yeah. Last time I could do this.
All right. Fuck him up.
Does a 21 hit?
21 hits.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay.
And it rolled a 14 for its dex save, just so you know.
You barely saved. So just
Okay.
5 piercing.
Just 5 more piercing.
Mhm.
It is very bloodied. Standing, but barely. As you know, there's 2 like gaping wounds from where the ice knife struck. Both times.
That is my turn.
All right.
Nice.
Dolgrimby is up. It puts the hand crossbow away, and you see it pull a Morningstar off its back, and it charges in. It's going to first swing at Persephone, because Persephone has been hitting it. It's going to hit it on the back. That's going to be a 22 to hit.
Alright.
It was
You're
nice
gonna
knowing
take-
you, Persephone.
You're going to take 3 piercing damage.
Oh,
Only 3. Okay, that's
no, you're
fine.
good.
And it's going to swing the Morningstar again at Persephone. That is going to be a 9 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right, and then Teo, you watch as its other 2 arms wield a spear, and it's going to stab out at you. That's going to be a natural 1. What the hell? These guys suck.
Teo is one with his summon, and he's just like
Because it
a jelly.
suck with AO.
He's like a
Scared.
Teo is like a seagrass in a current waving around, dodging tentacles and spears and gazers.
Teo is in their
Teo.
element. They just don't even
Teo's
want to be.
OP.
Teo,
Except
Teo
he
needs
Teo
Teo
is not
out of here as soon as possible.
Yeah, Teo is freaking out.
Elodine, you're up.
Thank God. Okay, I'm gonna look at this wall over here. Can I inspect
Yes.
it a little bit to see if there are
Make an investigation check at your own risk.
at my own risk?
Mhm. You're sticking your fingers and face in the nooks and crannies of a cave wall.
18.
You look around and you don't see. There's nothing here,
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
but you do look down and you see there might be something here.
Okay.
Mm.
So with this, I'm going to go kind of like this. Oh, that's a square, not the color, not the shape I want.
Yeah. Okay.
That.
Alright. And what's the DC again?
I am doing my second. Where'd it go? Where's my spells? Actions. Oh no, I used all of my. Oh, I'm looking at Xyler's. Okay. I'm like, where is
Yeah,
my
I've used all my
spell
spells.
slot?
I've
All right,
used
so
all my
I'm going
spells.
to
don't
use
worry.
my second Burning Hands, which does burn an actual spell slot because my one cantrip of it is gone.
Okay.
So that's another dexterity save.
They rolled a 16.
All right, fine.
So it's half damage.
They take half?
Yes, they don't take half.
Yeah, half as much. Okay, so 3d6. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 damage.
5 damage. You put your hands to the wall as you've been practicing at this point. You flare your flaming hands. It rushes out, and again you smell cooking fat. You hear a keening roar. But this time, instead of a dead body, Teo, you watch as a creature, almost like water, comes out of the nooks and crannies and then pops up right here.
Oh, it just comes out?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
burned it out. You burned it out of a tiny spot.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I can handle that.
They are they are creatures. They're not intelligent creatures, but they are creatures.
Yes.
It has a high initiative.
Yeah, they've been.
Damn.
Both of them had high initiatives. They've been setting traps the whole time.
They've been waiting.
Rolled better than us.
All right.
Okay. And now, do I have what my bonus actions? No. Oh, I'm gonna do my guard or temporary hit points.
The hex of arcane shields chunk up you.
And then I'm gonna stay back here with Ezreal.
Okay, excellent. Top of round 3 with Teo once again, the man who cannot be hit.
I
You're up.
am surrounded on all sides.
I'm surrounded by fear and dead creatures.
Who looks the most hurt out of all three of these guys?
That
In
Gazer
this,
hurt.
yeah, I would say in this situation, because you are under constant attack, give me an investigation check
Okay,
for your free action.
Teo is not smart, yo. Oh, 15.
Hey.
So I just realized as a DM in this exact moment they all have the same max HP. So out of all this, the Gazer looks the most hurt. It is ragged.
Okay.
It is barely holding its hover.
Let's see. I'm gonna bonus action move the tentacle over
Ooh,
to hit the
okay.
Gazer.
All right. So wing on the Gazer.
The wing
6.
gonna hit.
Ooh, nice. There's a 21 hit.
21 hits.
Ooh, I am rolling hot today. Oh! 11.
So,
Okay.
like someone with a fly swatter on a mosquito, the tentacle, whoop, and then thwack and knocks the Gazer to the ground where it bounces and rolls to the cave edge. Unmoving.
Cool. Alright, and then for my action,
You have killed the Gazer.
I think Teo just freaks out and sees the Joker appear and attacks it.
All right. Yeah, this thing had like no bones in it when it came out of the wall, like water.
21 to hit.
21 hits.
Cool. So that is my Eldritch Blast. 10. 10, yeah. For a 11.
You blast.
I think that's the guy. I was just pops out. Tails like boom. I was realizing he has claustrophobia a little bit.
We're learning things about ourselves today.
Yeah.
All right.
And yeah, I think that's my
Is
turn.
that Taylor's turn? All right. Zyla, you're up. You're still in the loving embrace of Drex.
Yep. That's not it. Sorry, Drex. I should have renamed this to Drex. Loving Embrace. Bonus action. Gonna take that potion that I grabbed earlier before we went on in.
Excellent.
So bonus action.
Wiggle it out and you pop it.
2d4 plus 2. 6 plus 2, 8. Nice.
Excellent.
Yes. Wonderful. 8. Heal. I'm at half health, everybody. I am still bloodied. And now swing.
Wait, I thought you were only bloodied when you're like way down.
50%.
Bloodied is half now with 2024 rules.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Dislike.
They made what it was like a half thing that most DMs do and made it an official thing. Okay.
15 plus 3, 18 hit.
18 in
6 plus 1 plus 2 radiant. 2 plus 3, 5. So that's 5 damage, and then that ends my turn, and Drex will take another 2 radiant damage on top of that. So 7 damage in total for my whole turn.
All right. He's not bloodied, but he's looking a little rough.
Oh man,
Still
he
standing.
healed up too much from me, guys. I'm gonna need your help with this one.
All right. It is Ezreal's turn.
Love it.
Everyone around Ezreal's pretty good on HP, right?
Yeah, I'm like halfway almost.
Okay.
Or I'm just over half.
Can Ezreal do any damage?
Anyway, like I was saying, Moira takes a lecture and she says, I have failed you all as your mayor. I have failed to lead you in these rough times as you have elected me to do so. The truth is, the goblins that we entreated with in the mountains have found something that have given them great power, and they're using that power to fight back against us. I should have told you this from the start. We could have organized better. Instead, we live scared, huddled in our homes, waiting every night who will not make it. At that, I am stepping down. The off-worlders here that have saved you all will continue to work to save us. They have come here for the castle, as they have stated to me multiple times. The goblins are in the castle. I hope that whatever task they have aligns with our protection. So the barkeep approaches you guys. Thank you for everything, I guess. I apologize for my behavior when you first arrived. Well, he gives a small shrug. I hear you're going to the castle. to face whatever is
Yeah.
in there.
That's the plan.
And make them hurt. They've taken too much from us. Make sure that they can never do that again.
We'll do what's best for everybody.
Gods.
Mm-hmm.
And him and the store manager leaving you guys to discuss your next plan of action yourself.
Cool. Out of character, I think this would be a good time for us to rest up and heal up and all of that stuff.
I also agree. I think we need to rest before we jump in. I have no spells, basically.
Yeah, same.
So then I will ask you this. Is there anything in town you guys wish to do still, or do you want to proceed directly to the castle?
Just rest, I think, in town. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, rest in town. I don't think
Yeah.
they have anything that we can
Yeah.
pick up, or I guess if there's a blacksmith, if we can talk about possibly sharpening up or honing weapons or anything, but that would just be it doesn't really do anything, just a narrative thing. So
Yeah. You know, they offer the services and you take care of it. So,
Potions, probably.
yeah,
do
More.
you have any?
the shop offers-
Wait,
you know,
say that again.
What'd you say?
The shopkeep offers 2 more potions of healing to you guys. It's
Oh,
not much,
thank God.
but it's what he has.
Less.
Given that their trading ships have been smashed.
Yeah, yeah.
So there are now 3 ways into the castle that you guys have access to. There is the footpath from the cave that you guys discovered. That will take you winding through the forest, but it will take you to a side entrance of the castle where the walls have been kind of caved in. You're learning this from the Ranger's journal that you retrieved, by the way.
Yeah.
There is the direct front path. Something invited you guys from the Gazer. You have a feeling that to go directly through the front door. There'll be a bit of a welcoming, somewhat.
Something.
The invitation has been given out.
Hmm.
And the other way is probably the more dangerous way. Sea caves among the rocks that kind of lead into an underneath of the castle. However, you will need to traverse a stormy sea under rocky conditions. But that is the one way that the ranger has stated in his journal that the goblins seem to have not be aware of.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's the most
Not a-
dangerous one.
Yeah, say not a forest, unfortunately, but
Mm-hmm.
So
What's that, Preston?
you have a
Technically, I can move water.
This is
I
true.
will say in this situation, your cantrip would not have enough.
Well, I
power
also
to
have
do
create or destroy water.
oh,
This is
It's
also
just
a
not enough.
storming,
It's like 5
raging
or
sea.
yeah. There's a limit how much water it can move.
Yeah. This is
Race water.
Not that
higher, under a constant storm, and the seas are very tumultuous. So
Mm,
you can destroy a wave only for another wave.
Wave.
yeah.
So those are the 3 options: a sneaky overland route, a sneaky sea route, or go right to the front door. And hope that whatever invited you continues to invite you.
We can hope. Is that something that you want us to be doing tonight or today, or is that something that you want to take for
if
next
you want
time?
to make that decision now, we can. So that way I can have
Mm.
maps. But we could make it next time. Also, it's not a problem.
I
Maybe
kind
next
of,
time for Ezreal to be present.
yeah.
Okay.
To give a little bit, I'm kind of interested personally in the sea caves. Like that sounds kind of fun.
For sure. For
Um,
sure.
Just so you have a heads up. But that's also stuff we can talk about after the fact if we want to.
Yeah, I'll just
Right.
make multiple maps. That's all.
We can give you a bit more of a heads up on like where everyone's
All right. Well,
leaning.
with that, you guys can all hit your long rest button,
Oh,
Sick.
God.
and
Work.
we'll say that you guys cinch up your rain gear, load the sarcophagus onto the cart, step into the center of town, ready to tackle whatever next challenge you have. And the townspeople have gathered. and sends you off with a grim cheer of "Please save us." And that is where we'll end the session.